Edward's exploit. Edward scolded the twin severely. But told Gordon it served him right. Gordon was very furious. A few days later, some enthusiasts came. On the last afternoon, they went to the China Clay Works. Edward found it ever hard to pull the train. Started, of course. He betrayed not it later. Did you see him straining? Asked Henry. Positively painful, remarked James. Just pathetic, grunted Gordon. He should give up and be preserved before it's too late. Shut up, burst out Doug. You're jealous. Edward's better than any of you. You're right, Doug, said Burker. Edward's old, but he'll surprise us all. Bill and Ben liked being photographed. And were delighted. Bill and Ben were delighted with their visitors. They loved being photographed and took the party to the workings in a break van special. Then they came back and met Edward. Hi, Edward, said Bill and Ben. No, remembered not to pinch out trucks like Burkett did. We wouldn't like to tease you, Oh, no, it would not, said Edward. It's for the passengers. When all the passengers were on board, Edward was off. Off here then, and thanks for the visitors, said Ben. You're welcome, said Edward. On the way home, however, the weather changed. Wind and rain buffeted Edward. His sending failed. His wheels slipped and his foreman rode in front, dropping sand on the rails. Come on, shh, shh, come on, shh, shh, come on, shh, shh, panted Edward, ever breathlessly. This is dreadful, but there was worse to come. Before his driver could check them, his wheels slipped fastly again and again with a shrieking crack. Something broke and battered his frame and splashes up and out of shape. No one's hurt, but Edward was in pain of the broken frame. The passengers gathered round while the crew inspected the damage. Repairs took some time. One of your crank pins broke, Edward, said his driver at last. We've taken off your sag rods. Now you're single like an old-fashioned engine. Can you get these people home? They must start back tonight. I'll try, sir, promised Edward. They backed down. The lane was more nearly level. Passengers puffed. Edward puffed and pulled his hardest, but his wheels kept slipping and it just could not start the heavy train. The passengers are getting anxious. Driver, fireman and guard went along the train making adjustments between the coaches. We've loosened the coupling rods. The couplings, Edward, they said. Now you can pick up your trucks one by one, just as you do with trucks. It would be much easier, said Edward gratefully. So with the fireman standing carefully in front, the driver very gently opened the regulator. Come on, come on, puffed Edward. He moved cautiously forward, ready to take the strain as his tender coupling tightened against the weight of the first coach. The first coach moving helped start the second, and the second helped the third, and so on down the train. Shh, you've done it! Shh, you've done it! Puffed Edward, as his wheels spinning with excitement. Steady, boy, warned his driver skillfully, checking the wheels slip. Well done, boy. You've got them, and he listened happily to Edward's steady beat to forge slowly but surely up the hill The peasant